And we finally get Sasuke's answer, and we get to see the Kages moving out. They're now about to head into the war with Naruto, with Sasuke. They're all going to be there. And now Madara, he's got his fucking work cut out for him now. Both him and Obito, they better be fucking fearing both Hashirama, Tobirama, Sarutobi, and Minato. Not to mention, we got Orochimaru, Sasuke, and all of Taka as well heading out there. But definitely from the start of this episode, we see from there like how Madara fell in battle. It wasn't like this giant like Naruto and Sasuke moment with the Rasengan and Chidori. Surprisingly, it was like we actually see that just Hashirama actually managed to trick Madara in the end and actually just stab him. It was just like saying that, and he's like, and it showed like how much he changed from there, because if you remember from like the flashbacks, like back then, like Hashirama would never try and do something like that. It was like he couldn't just be able to do that. And I guess like after all the conflicts that he had with Madara, and then maybe probably more persuasion on Tobirama's end, that he was able to finally, you know, kill Madara and trying to get over that. And he's saying like, he was saying like, oh, I'll never let anyone get in the way of my village, not our village. You gave up that once you left there. This is my village now. And it was just showing that, you know, he truly kept his beliefs, and he really strongly felt a way how he did his ninja way. That was his way, like saying, I will protect everyone. And the second and the third Kage tried to really keep these elements a lot more in there, definitely with the second and third, and also as well, they're saying like, not all Uchihas are bad. It's like, yeah, we had the occasional one or two, but that's the same for us. And it's like, I did appreciate it saying like, which everyone was shocked about, is like the second even had a like Uchiha by his side, which was actually Kagami Uchiha, which is shocking enough that this was actually a descendant of Shisui Uchiha, who we know is for being Itachi's best friend. And it was like, so it's like, not only it's just like the second was just thinking like, you know, Tobirama, he was just like, I'm putting the village first, and if I'm gonna like put them as a demographic, saying that most of them are bad people since they tried to coup d'etat, then I will value them mostly as bad people. But there were people in that village that I found useful, and in the entire clan in general, they did have their uses. But if they're trying to all do a coup d'etat, like they're trying to do, then to be honest, I didn't really personally care for much of this episode about it. It was just mainly recapping of Sasuke's part, seeing him with Itachi, seeing what all the stuff that Itachi's gone through. Yeah, it kind of let a little bit more impact, I guess, to certain parts, but it was like, I didn't think we had to go through so much recap, not to mention a little bit of both, like the flashback within a flashback going in here, and not to mention we seeing all Sasuke stuff, so I felt that was a little bit like a little pointless. But when we see that, we find Sasuke's answer that he's going to go to the battlefield because he won't let his brother's ideals and the village's ones as well go to waste just because Madara and Obito just want to create a world where all of that disappears. Like, no villages, no clans, and it's like, as much as like they're trying to create peace and everything like that, or with Reno, it just doesn't, like, it's just going to throw everything out the window, like everyone that fought for, everything that Hashirama fought for, everything, you know, that they did, like everyone from like the village as well that have tried to, you know, do this. It's just like, it's out the window. It's like they're out there anymore. And it's like you kind of like spit on people's graves and stuff like that just because of that, because what people sacrifice their lives for in a lot of these wars just to get their ideals out there. And it's like Madara's just spitting on them, saying that this isn't that. And even as well, we see Orochimaru, he plans to accompany as well alongside the Kage, because one thing that he definitely appreciated and all that was like, unlike Kabuto, Sasuke is forging his own path. He decided that his own path, that was the weakness of Kabuto, that he was trying to become so much alike Orochimaru. As you saw, like he had the Sage Mode, and he had all the snake techniques as well. He didn't have his own personal goal. He was just taking like ideas, and it was to idolizing off Orochimaru. And not to mention, like how the episode kind of ended, like, did to get a little bit of comedy. We're seeing with Kage return, beating the shit out so he gets to, and finding out, you know, all the whole group sort of joined together again. We see Taka, and it's like, Kage, you fucking dumb slut. It's like, oh, like Sasuke, she's trying to resist herself from Sasuke, and it's like, this person stabbed me. He's like, this motherfucker stabbed you, and a simple, oh, my bad, sorry. If someone's gonna stab me and saying, oh, whoops, sword slips, like that, I was like, no, you dumb bitch. It's like, Karen is literally probably one of the worst characters in Naruto, just because she's so fucking stupid, and she's supposed to be the tactician of the group. And like, I just kind of liked how the episode ended with where we saw like all the Kages sitting on each other, the stones like that, and saying like, we're going to see him, and not to mention Minato saying, I'm going to see my son, I'm going to try and make it up for you all these years I haven't been there. Maybe I might buy you a big present or something. Like saying, yes, that's really going to stop all the time you and Kushina wasn't there for all those years. It's a giant ass present. overall, like, I did enjoy this episode. Finally concluding all that, and we find Sasuke's answer in the end that he's now about to be joining there. But a lot of recap, and like the animation here or there wasn't that too impressive. And recap as per. So I'm going to give this one like a 7.5 out of 10 this week. It has some good moments in it, but definitely a lot of recap was getting on my nerves for this episode. But let me know what you think in the comment section down below about what you thought there. And also as well for you Naruto fans, if you want to check out the Naruto The Last movie trailer, I will have a link down below and somewhere around here, one of these big old annotations like that, so you can check it and see that. Like, I thought you guys might be very interested in that, but that's all for me. So thank you very much for watching. As always, remember, I'll see you guys next time, and remember, Straight out Panda.